Good to see you.
Mark attended the very first Energy Efficiency Forum 30 years ago. He was working for Senator Les Aspin in Wisconsin. He was on his staff. He then went on to work in the Pentagon, the beginning of the Clinton first administration. And then he joined Johnson Controls in 1996, where he played a critical role in helping organize every energy efficiency forum since. So I don't think there are many people who have attended every one, but Mark, in fact, has. He retired from Johnson Controls this past January as our Vice President of Government Relations and the head of our Washington, D.C. office. I've had the pleasure of working with Mark for, well, decades, since he's been at Johnson Controls and working in the DC office for the last 3 years. Mark, congratulations on a well-deserved induction into the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame is something that you helped create 10 years ago when we inducted our first members to the Hall of Fame. Would you mind sharing a couple reflections on the Energy Efficiency Forum?
Sure. Thanks for those kind words, Clay. You know, before I do that, let me say I think I speak for most of us in expressing our gratitude for your leadership at the Alliance to Save Energy over the past year or so. The job you've done in the transition has been great, all while still holding down your day job at Johnson Controls. So we appreciate your efforts and dedication. You know, you mentioned 30 years ago when we started the forum with a fellow by the name of Doug Decker that many of us know, who was a real visionary at Johnson Controls and my boss at the time when he launched the first forum. Back then we called it the Energy Conservation Forum. You know, Doug asked me to get Les Aspin's help, my boss at this time, to speak at the event. So this was when Les was chairman of the Armed Services Committee, and Doug, before he became SecDef, Doug tells this great story about that first gathering. So here's how the story goes. Doug introduces Les by calling for a permanent program to fund energy conservation in the Defense Department. So Les is sitting there next to the chair, on a chair next to the podium, and he smacks down his folder on the floor and gets up and walks over to the podium. And Doug thinks, uh-oh, I really screwed up now. When Aspin gets to the podium, he goes, I agree with everything Doug Decker just said. And that was the beginning of the DoD Energy Conservation Investment Program, or ESIP. That's when it was born, I guess. You know, over the years, the forum's partnership with USEA and Barry Worthington has just been tremendous. Wasn't that a great tribute video, Barry? Barry was just a true gentleman and an exceptional individual, and he's certainly missed. So we really, I think, enjoyed that video. And now with Clay's leadership, it's wonderful to see that the Alliance Save Energy has joined with the effort here on the forum. So it's really great. This is a real special group of individuals being inducted to the Hall of Fame class for 2020 today. And I'm certainly humbled to be part of that auspicious group. So thank you very much. Over the years, the forum has had fantastic speakers and facilitated tremendous dialogue, just as we've done again today, to advance the cause and policies for energy efficiency. It's been a true honor to be part of that effort, and it's great to be with you today. So thank you again. Stay safe and be well. Clay, back to you.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks so much, and again, congratulations. Just received notice that Representative Taco is hustling back to his office to participate in the upcoming fireside chat, but David Nemso is on. David, why don't we light you up? And lighting you up, or helping light you up, is, I believe, a prop for our fireside chat, correct?
The fireside. I was under strict instructions. I haven't opened up my beer yet, though. I thought that was premature.
That's for the reception,
That's what I was thinking.
not for the panel. All right.
But if
So,
I can't
David,
have a
you're-
beer, then Mark Wagner can't have a beer.
Oh, come on.
A deal's a deal.
I'm
Bye,
retired.
Mark.
Bye.